going to be talking about our summer bucket list, which...
A beach lover. Ocean's calling.
I love to be near the water.
Yeah.
That just made my whole entire life.
I was like, I could cry.
Oh, I'm so excited to talk about summer.
Summer. Is she getting a pedicure or is this a style moment? No,
Yeah.
It's a style moment. I'm trying. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. It's Brooke.
And Danielle, hope you're all having a fabulous day, whether it be on your morning commute, on your hot girl walk, unpacking, folding laundry, packing. Maybe you're headed to a trip. I'm also curious what day of the week people listen to our podcast. You know what I mean?
I typically listen to podcasts the day that they come out, or
Me
if
too.
anything, the day after.
Yeah, but I always wonder because people will post like on Saturday. I'm like, maybe they save it for, you know, their Saturday morning and stuff. So you guys will have to let us know because I'm always curious.
Yeah.
And I love seeing like when people are like, it's just, I love when people post too. I mean, I can't lie.
Yeah, of course.
Which, speaking of our newsletter, you need to subscribe.
We are putting all of our updates, funny,
Yep.
like if we mention like a funny story in the podcast, we'll attach like the photos and the videos and links and just honestly more content. If you guys want bonus content, we're doing it on Substack because we're so professional.
We're so tech.
Yeah,
I don't even know if
it
that's
is
tech.
tech. No, I feel like all these people who work in tech are like,
Yeah.
subscribe to my Substack.
No,
Like,
literally, they're all like, yeah, I have a Substack about Bitcoin or whatever it may be. So you can follow our Substack about Brooke and Danielle.
Yeah, it's substack.com or like whatever. It's just at Gals on the Go podcast. I think you could like search it or type it in.
Link in the description, link everywhere. I highly suggest it. It's a weekly newsletter that'll come out after the podcast. And we, like Brooke said, have our links. We have like our promo codes that we have right now going on and like funny memes, like just like random things. Or if we're referring to something, it's like, oh, here's a visual for that.
Yeah, a little aid.
A little visual aid, if you will.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy to be here, and we're going to be talking about our summer bucket list, which I am so excited about because growing up, it was so Tumblr to like. Did you do that growing up?
Of course.
Yeah.
You make your list and
Checking
your
it twice.
colored crayons.
Yes, like
Or
different
pencils, whatever
colors.
yeah, you kind of do it up. Or markers.
Yes, I would do
over there
markers.
in the lab.
No, it was so fun, and I feel like we're a nostalgia podcast, as I always say, and it's so fun to like. Obviously, I'm no longer going to Michael's, getting a huge poster board and drawing out. Brooke and I also both don't love our handwriting, so that was never a good trend for me. However, there is something to be said about, you know, starting out the summer with either it's goals, like, I mean, we're not talking about fitness goals today, you guys. We're talking about, like, fun things we want to do. I have some, like, city-specific ones and then some just, like, general.
Love it.
And it's just, like, a fun way to romanticize your life. You know what?
Yeah, and any season. I feel like the summer is like, even if you don't, like, you know, it's not like, oh, summer break for us or anything like that, but I think that summer is like a time to get out there, do activity, or it just gives you like a reason to do activities. I feel
Definitely.
like almost like the holiday season and the summer, like two.
Yeah,
times
because
where
the
it's
weather is either, like, chilly, so you could do snowman or, like, or sand angels, whatever.
Especially in New York in the wintertime, because then there's like so much to do. But I feel like there's also so much to do in the summer.
So much to do in the summer, and I feel like I experienced this past weekend. It was such a nice day, and I was like, I don't know what to do other than go to brunch. But, like, there are things to do, but for some reason, in the moment, like we talked about a couple episodes ago, like, suddenly I know nothing.
Empty. Yeah, so you have your little list on hand. It's fun for like dates, friend dates, whatever, too. Like to kind of have a rotating
just to
list
spice
of
it up.
things.
Like, it's just like, it's so easy to be like, oh, let's just go get dinner. But, oh, we could do a blah, blah, you know, one of the things on our list instead. Like, it's just fun. So we'll get into that in a little bit. But I just think it's so cute and fun to kind of write things down. And it's so funny, too, when I was going through, like when I was trying to get inspiration for my summer bucket list, I don't know if you did the same thing. I went on Pinterest and I looked up like summer bucket list, and it was all like stuff from like 2011. It was like henna tattoos,
Water balloon fight.
yes, like stuff like that, or like car ride, which honestly still a car ride hits.
Oh, I put something car related.
yeah, no, of course I
Yeah.
would too if I had a car. So it's
Car ride.
car ride. But then there are people doing like this one girl. Oh my god, it was so cute. Her and her friend like put their thumbprints on and agreed, like signed to the bucket list, but it said 2024, summer 2024. I was like, oh my God.
I'm glad that the kids are still doing that.
Yeah, because it said her birthday on it was 2011.
Oh, wow.
Like the year she was born. So I was like, oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, so they're 13. Yeah,
They're
they should be
teens.
doing that.
Yeah, and honestly, everything on there was still pretty wholesome, which made me happy. One of the things she wrote was bikini box. make a bikini box. So then I looked into it.
Oh, I thought you meant boxing in bikinis. I was like, the kids, what?
Like
Yeah, like,
no, oh my God. Then I'd be a little
I
concerned.
was like, no, make a keepsake box, like,
Yeah,
for your
like
bikini.
people are finding like wooden crates, like
I love
and painting
that.
it, and they put their bikinis in there for the summer.
That's really cute.
I
Oh my
really
God.
loved that.
I was at actually Cane's the other day.
Hey.
Cane, I love Cane's. Literally not out. I just go. And there were kids in the corner, like they had a booth, and they were all playing Uno. It made me so happy
my
to see like they
God.
weren't on their phones. Like it was like after school time, like 5 o'clock on like a Friday. And they were all at a round with playing Uno. I was like, I could cry. Like I don't know why that made me emotional.
The kids still play Uno out there.
Uh-huh.
That just made my whole entire life. It is seriously so heartwarming when you see kids doing kid things.
Yeah, you're like, thank you. You should be.
You should be doing that. I'm so happy that you're playing Uno or playing Scrabble or whatever it may
Yeah.
be. It's really cute.
I know, because I feel like then there's some kids on the internet who are just trying to grow up too fast, which like I
Yeah.
get it. I mean,
I did the same thing. I was like, Mom, buy me a bra. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you always are like
Yeah.
in a rush to grow up, I guess.
know.
But some of these girls, I'm like, oh my God, they
like the drunk elephant girls that are anti-aging at 11 years old.
Yes, yeah. It's like you might age like what do they say? Aging like leather or something. No, there's like a phrase for it.
To
There's-
age backwards or age?
Oh, aging like milk. That's what like Gen Z says.
Wait, aging like milk like ages fast.
It's bad. Yeah, you don't like. But
So they
because they're
feel-
overusing products, like they're saying that like
Oh, like it could be like
it's
not
bad
doing what
for,
they think. Yeah.
yeah.
Aging like milk. Oh my
It's
God.
like it's if you're aging poorly, because like you don't need to be using aging products when you're like 18.
That's
you know?
actually an interesting. I would love to know like what the effects are of that, or if
Of
it.
starting too soon
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, and I think it's like healthy to have a passion and like I mean we did
Yeah.
for sure, but I feel like we weren't using the skincare to like we were using the skincare because it made us feel like cute and feminine and girly. Like I feel
Right.
like we weren't like, oh my God, I have to look better, you know. So it's kind of like
Definitely.
into the psychology.
I'm really
of
grateful
it
for
all.
the time period we grew up. I can't
Me
lie.
too. Ugh.
Like, and I'm scared to have kids one day.
Yeah, because with the phone rules
And it's
what
so
do you
easy for us to be
do?
like, I don't want to introduce the phone or the iPad to my kids until they're whatever years old. But like,
If everybody else in their grade has it,
have
what
to,
do you
like,
do?
Well, Sally's mom lets her, and you're like,
Uh-huh.
well, fuck me. Like,
You let them have a TikTok, like
I actually have recently started watching the new season of Kardashians.
oh.
And I like watched it on and off. And Kim was talking, like she was literally on her way to an event, and her kids calling her like, "Mom, can I like have the iPad?" Or like, "Mom, like, can I order these shoes?" And it's like cool to see her humanized and like
What did she say?
she struggles. She's really struggling with it because she doesn't want them to hate her, so she's been giving in a lot. But I guess like Chloe's really good at being strict and like bedtimes and stuff, and she's like, it's just so hard for me. And I actually really appreciated it because it could be she looks so put together from the outside, but it's like no, like, and her kids think she's like lame. They think she's weird. I'm like, your mother is Kim Kardashian.
Wow.
And they like say things like gyat to her, and she was like, so I'll say to them like, we gyat to go, and they're like, Mom, that's not how you say it. Gyat's like a big butt, and she's like, oh well, it's just it's cool to see.
Because we see her as like this figure
Queen.
of society,
Yeah.
like very literally makes the trends.
Truly,
Like she sets the trends, but meanwhile she's like,
Her
that's
kids are
funny
like,
that
"You're
she's
weird."
struggling to keep up.
it's a good like show to have on in the background.
Like a background.
Yeah,
I mean, it's shot so beautifully. They put budget into that show.
totally.
It's like gorgeous.
So
yeah.
beautiful. And like I'm realizing how iconic Kris Jenner is. Like she manages all those kids.
She incredible.
Literally, I wonder what she probably gets like 20%. Like I don't know, maybe more.
Oh,
'Cause
that
that's,
actually
like,
is
standard,
interesting.
but
Like, what do you negotiate?
I have no idea.
And does she sleep? Like they say, like, does Kim Kardashian sleep? Like, oh, she's addicted to work, ha ha ha. But like, the true mogul of all of that is Kris. Like, does she sleep?
That's a great question because she always looks great.
And she's managing so many freaking. Well, she just got like. I mean, she must have just gotten another facelift. I'm just speculating. She looks
A little too good.
amazing.
Look a little
Yeah.
too good.
I'm learning a lot of these celebrities. Like when you're like, wow, they're aging in reverse. It's like they're on their like 5th facelift.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, Barbara Corcoran looks fucking phenomenal. Like, don't get me wrong. I think she's literally on facelift. Like, she's open about it.
Yeah.
I think it's like 5 or 6.
She's she looks awake. Let me say that.
She's up.
She's
She's ready.
up. Like because she did the running interview too, or the walking
Are
interview.
you serious?
Yeah, she didn't run. She walked.
Oh, wow.
But I was like, hello, Barbara. I think I saw her when I was in the Cayman Islands. I think I was sitting next to her at breakfast.
Really?
Yeah, and then like I had someone else walk by, and then we looked on her Instagram, and she had been there before.
Okay.
So I think she's like a regular there. Fun fact. I just thought about
that's
it.
cool.
You know when someone's asked you like, "Oh, have you seen any celebrities?" and you forget?
Yeah,
I just remembered.
is she like she seems like a tiny person.
So tiny. Just little
Little powerful Barbara. I do love her though. She's fucking iconic. I like that she's open about it because I feel like other people, it's like they're like, oh, I just switched up my skincare.
Like,
it's like,
fuck
yeah,
off.
no, you're
Like-
on face. Barbara's like, no, I'm on facelift number 6.
Yep. GoFundMe. No, I'm kidding. Barbara does not need a GoFundMe.
Oh my god, I actually did watch. Wow, she loves the TikTokers. She did like that house tour thing too.
She did. Caleb Simpson.
Yes.
Oh, I need to watch. I love those videos.
And she's I mean, as you can imagine, I mean, she's a
Yeah.
real estate mogul. Like, so she's an amazing place.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah. Wow, she must have like a good publicist or someone like plugging her in with Jen. Like,
Yeah,
all the people.
There's
right?
a few celebrities that I've noticed they must have like a Gen Z assistant or some like social media person because they're like doing the rounds. Like all the like.
Yeah. They're doing the Davis Burleson
what's
in
poppins,
Washington Square
yeah.
Park. They're doing the running interview,
Yep.
the house tour,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what the
what
other
do you do
ones.
for a living?
Oh yeah, what do you do for a living?
Because I just got so passionate.
There's so many of those. Or like when they get out of their car, or that's the what do you do for a living? There's
Oh
gotta
no,
be
the car
more.
one. But then there's just someone in the street who's just like, "Hey, love your outfit. What do you do for a living?" I don't know.
Oh yeah, like the guy in Soho.
Or what are you wearing?
Yeah,
so
it's so funny.
I've
It's
never
too
been
good.
stopped by. Oh, actually, one time we
were.
did. It was like, "What's your story?" Oh, they got me with that one. I was like, "I'm just a girl. I have no fucking idea what my story is." Like,
No, I know. I was like, why did we get the deep one? Like, why can't we just get where's your outfit from? Have a good day. No,
Yeah.
it was like, what's your passion? How did you get here? Why? And we're like, oh my God, like I'm not.
no, it was very much so like uncovering. Like, I was
Yes.
like, I got no depth to me. It's one level.
I know. What you see is what you get. Because you could just go watch all my YouTube videos and then you'll find you have depth. What are you talking about?
So do you, but I wasn't like, what are we
We
gonna sit
weren't-
down and be
no.
like, okay, so I was like, you got 30 minutes? Like, this
Yeah.
is take a while.
So this is how it started. This is where it's So
How it started, where it's going. We want to thank Fresh Beauty for sponsoring the favorite segment this week. We love Fresh Beauty. We hosted a live podcast event with them this week, and it was seriously insane. Thank you guys so much if you showed up in Meatpacking in New York. It was absolutely amazing. But we are always loving our Fresh Beauty products, specifically the Rose line, the Rose and Hyaluronic Acid Deep Hydration Toner. I know that's like Danielle's fave. She loves it. She uses it kind of as like an essence to like damp her skin. I use it, like I put a little bit on it on like a cotton pad and I use it all over my skin as almost like a second step of cleansing, but it helps to like add moisture back into my skin. And then I am using the Rose and Hyaluronic Acid Deep Hydration Moisturizer. This delivers that 72-hour deep hydration. I am into like that plump, dewy looking skin and strengthening my skin barrier, and that is why I'm loving this duo. I feel like it's so important to start with like a nice moisturized base always, and I have dry skin, so these products are absolutely perfect for me. So thanks again to Fresh Beauty for working with us, and you can actually purchase Fresh Beauty products at Sephora. So thanks again, Fresh Beauty, for sponsoring this week's favorite segment.
should we do our favorites?
Yeah,
this week?
let's do it.
What are you loving?
Yeah. So I had a bit of a self-tan fail a few weeks ago.
Oh no.
Oh no,
How
no,
are
I
you
really
doing?
did. Because I did like an express one that I left on for too long, and then I was like, I need to switch it up. So I found a new express one. Because I don't like to sit in the self tan for 8 hours, especially in the summer. I'm sweating, I'm hot. It's getting like messed up on me. Like it's on my sheets, it's on my clothes, it's everywhere in the new apartment. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
like
no.
oh my god, my
Not
new
in
apartment
the
is
new
like
apartment.
handprints. of
Yeah.
my-
God. Brooke's self-tan.
yeah, Brooke's been here.
It develops after 8 hours on the wall.
It's the Isle of Paradise Express Mousse. I left it on for
go.
30 minutes as directed.
30 minutes?
Yeah. I mean, I could have probably done a little bit longer.
No,
But I
but-
have to tell you, I am pale. And this gave me just like a
No, you've
little
got
bit
color.
of like a hint color.
Hinto color.
I've been messing up like my hands and my feet recently though, and I just like this. It's good. It's solid.
Is this new from them?
I think it might be.
Because I've only ever heard of an hour. Like 30 minutes? This is incredible.
Yeah.
You could get ready. But I guess it still develops over a certain amount of time,
Yeah,
right?
I think maybe I left it on for. I think I might have done 30. I wanted to do 45, but I started to get a little hot, like and sweaty. I was like, I'm
wanted to
gonna rinse it off.
I'm going to do it because as directed.
As the bottles uses directed.
Brooke's a rule follower. That's great.
Check it out. I'll link it.
Yeah, it'll be in the
email.
newsletter,
Yeah,
too.
in the email. Yeah.
And the email. We'll email you.
So keep an eye out for the gals.
I love
In
it.
your inbox. All right, what are you loving?
Have you been on the side of the internet of flip-flops?
Yes, that's why I brought my Javianas today.
Oh my God. I saw them in your tote and I was like,
Is she getting a pedicure or is this a style moment? No, it's
Yeah.
a style moment. I'm trying. Is that what you're thinking?
I 1000% thought you were about to shit on me. Because
Because
for the
flip-flops in the city? I mean, it's a little disgusting when you
Yeah.
think about it, but I just can't think about it too much.
Can't think about it too much. So love Javianas. I've always had Javianas. They're amazing. However, yes, I've been loving this trend of like, no, I'm wearing flip-flops in the more of like the minimalistic Carolyn Bessette, the
Matilda
Jerf
yeah.
way, not in just like I just got a pedicure way. But recently I was influenced by Pookie Campbell to buy the square toe Javianas, and they are so flattering, so beautiful. I just got them in black. I got them on Revolve. They also have them in brown, but they were sold out my size, so I went for black because I wear like a lot of black. You should get them.
We were in Italy and we went to the Javiana store. My mom said I need a pair, and I had her get the square toe.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, and I was like, I really don't need. I feel like I have Javianas in like a lot of colors. Actually,
Yeah.
like, I've got stacked. That was like, oh my God, that's so nostalgic for me. I feel like some of my first like nice, quote, nicer flip flops. They're like $30-$40, but I remember my mom was like, Javianas, they're really good. They do hold up
Exciting
well over
purchase.
time.
Oh my God, I've
They're
had mine for
amazing quality.
years. They like, because you just can wash them off, bring them
Yes.
to the beach. Did you ever have rainbow flip flops though?
I never got into those.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that was such, maybe because I grew up in Florida, but it
No,
was
people
such
wore
a
them,
thing.
and then you really break them in.
You had to break them in, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, she has new ones. Like, so lame.
Yeah. No, that was definitely a thing. I feel like at college I saw it more, but growing up, people definitely had them.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
like I
yeah.
feel like everyone had a pair of rainbows.
Yeah.
Like, not that they wore regularly, but like in their repertoire of shoes, it was like, oh, I'll just put on my rainbows. And I remember I was like, rainbows, but they're brown. Like it didn't make sense to
Just
me.
like the little logo.
Yeah.
Gosh, wait, I like kind of miss them.
I want to say like my brother has a pair of like.
Yeah,
they,
guys have them too, like the thicker straps or
Uh-huh.
the thin for the girls, or like I had a thick pair too. Wow. But yes, loving flip flops.
Speaking of Javianas, they are doing. I sent it to my mom. They're doing a collab currently with Dolce and.
I know.
Oh, no.
Your mom would love those.
She's so. I know. I'm like, should I just get them for her? I should.
You should and
That's
like
a nice
send
gift.
them.
I know there's like a leopard pair. I'm like, that's so you.
I was gonna say, I feel like the leopard pair is so cute. There's like a blue pair. I think Javianas is gonna have a really big year. I mean, they did this collab like.
Big year for Javianas.
Big year for Javianas. Like I can already
They
tell.
also they have square toe. They also have pointy toe. Did you see that?
No.
Yes. That's a new thing. Like, well, because they're always rounded, but they're
Yeah.
even more like angular, like a heel.
Oh, I haven't seen. I had that thought. I was like, why haven't they done pointed toe? Like that's like having a moment.
It's not like a totally like a triangle, like
Yeah,
harsh
but-
edge, but it's more pointed.
That would look weird. I think. That's cool.
Yeah, so we love Javianas.
I love. I'm
No,
not
I think that
seeing,
they're
but-
fine to wear on the streets and everything. I mean, as long as you're properly like, I mean, just don't let your foot touch the ground. Like, you
Yeah, it's
know,
definitely like vulnerable. For me, I'm struggling with this because my arches of my feet. You know, it's a whole thing.
Oh, and those are flat-footed,
They're
and you walk
so
like, yeah.
flat. So I have to be mindful of when I'm wearing them. I can't like walk around New York City in them, but like I went to the dry bar this morning and I just like wore my little
Oh, you
flip-flops and my black
flopped
dress.
over.
I flopped over,
Yeah.
and it just feels like summer and it's exciting. But I like the square toes because it feels like like it's on purpose. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's not.
And the other
Regular.
ones too, like they're great. But I was just like, ooh, this
I think
is a
it's
fun
all
little
about like the
purchase.
styling of them. 'cause
Definitely.
sometimes I wear them in the exercise dress Nike shorts type of way, and that
Yes.
is very much so
Casual.
I'm running to get a coffee. Like it
Yeah.
is, don't look at me. But like if you wear it with jeans and the right shirt and like a cool bag, I feel like that's kind of giving
Definitely.
the style that
No, I completely
I'm trying
agree.
to exude. At
Yes,
least.
I'm trying to exude. It's like one trend that unfortunately I will never wear, but I actually love are the capris. Like I never thought I'd get there, but I won't do it.
Yeah,
But some of our friends have been rocking them so hard.
I know, but I just feel like they are the people that like the trend is designed for.
No, I know.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that.
Yes.
Like it's unfortunately one of those that
I think
it
you
just,
look great in them, to be
no,
clear, but-
I do not think I would. Thank you. I just don't unfortunately think so. But I'm so sad because I love how cute, like
Yeah,
flip flops
style.
with like a little capri and like a little tank and like your little Dior bag. Like it's so, I
Yeah.
love it for the girlies, for the little girlies in Paris. But
Oh,
sadly
it's
not
so
for me.
Euro. You're
It's
so,
so
right.
Euro.
Oh, yeah, that's like a whole vibe.
Yeah.
I fear that it's going to be the type of thing that we look back on in a few years.
I think it would look really cute on you.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Oh my
I
God,
really do.
I feel like I got some calves. They kind of
That you
stick
wanna
out.
show?
No, not
oh.
particularly. I mean, they're not like I don't have to buy like wide calf boots, but like I feel like proportionally they're a little like.
Everyone's so hard on themselves,
No,
right?
I know.
But it would look really
Because
cute
I
on you.
used to wear like capri leggings. Like
It's a little triggering, yeah.
And like Lululemon vibes. Like honestly, in college, I was wearing capri leggings.
Really? Really, Brooke? Like right under the knee ones?
Not right under. I. There was
Maybe before I got there, it was good. When I was there, I don't remember that.
Freshman, sophomore year of college for me was a different time. That was no. I'm telling you, everybody's style was so questionable.
No, and I agree. I just don't remember that one. But I know what you mean. I had
a pair of Nike. I know for sure. Well, I know senior year of high school. That's a long time ago.
Yeah,
though. This
senior
is
year of high school,
2013,
definitely. Yeah,
2014.
yeah.
Like that's so I'm aging myself here. Like milk.
Like milk. She ages just like fine milk. Whole milk.
Speaking of aging like milk, I want to talk about getting my under eye filler removed. I want to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, you're lucky because you've never touched your face. Danielle's got a virgin face.
A virgin face, but I want to touch it every day. Don't worry.
Well, it's just the way of the world that we live in. Yep. I feel like, and no one's talking about facelifts. No one's honest about what they get. I see so many girls and I'm like, I want the blah, blah, blah special. Like, I want to look. There's a few people that I'm thinking of, and I'm like, I literally want to go to a doctor and just be like, give me her formula. Look. Not actually, because I do love myself, just so we're clear. But, sometimes I'm like,
of
okay.
Course.
I think everybody has that. You never know. Is it filler? Is it threads? Is it surgery? Like, what are all these people getting, I still stand strong. I love Botox. I think that's great.
Yeah.
But fillers, I just think people have to be careful with these things. I think that it sounds so casual, like, oh, I'm going to go get some lip filler. I'm going to go get some cheek filler, chin. Like, everyone now is saying chin filler to, like, balance out your face or whatever.
Yeah.
They stay in your face for legit forever. Like, it's so hard to get these things removed.
It's scary, yeah.
Yeah.
And don't they move?
They migrate. That's the thing.
Migrate.
Yes. So I got... like 2-3 years ago, I started getting under eye filler, got it a few more times. Honestly, it took a few comments. So thank you guys, even though at the moment I didn't want to acknowledge it, but I definitely had some migration. It just started getting slowly lower and lower.
I never noticed it. I feel like you always notice it in certain photos, like certain lighting maybe.
Outdoor lighting always. And then honestly, sometimes this podcast lighting, of course. Oh my God. The first time we recorded in a studio, last year, I was like, oh my God, I need the Barbara Corcoran special.
Give me 6 facelifts immediately. I'm in front of so much lighting every day.
That was scary. Humbling for sure. Anyways, then I got it removed or dissolved is what they say because they can't remove it. It's I'm not good with chemical compounds and whatnot, but basically it's not. I don't think it was silicone based. I think it's a hyaluronic acid filler. So it kind of the puffiness also kind of varies and stuff. I got it dissolved where they can inject a thing to kind of break it down over time. Cool. This was probably 6 months ago. I did that in January. I was looking at pictures of myself when I was in Italy. It was still there. I was like, why the fuck is this still in my
You little
face?
sucker, get away.
Get out.
Get out of here.
So then I went somewhere in Brooklyn where they used an ultrasound to find it in my face and dissolve the rest of it. And I just need to say, I do feel a newfound sense of confidence these past few weeks with it. Knowing that it's pretty much
we
gone.
Found it, we got
her out.
Hacked the motherboard.
Yeah, so I just want to advise everybody listening to this, and I don't think people are gonna be, you have to go to an injector that's good. It's not. I don't think it's that based. It's just fillers in general. I'm just hearing more and more stories about them, so I think twice about it.
That's cool to be transparent about it and just tell people hey, I did it because I thought I wanted it, and now I'm realizing I don't. So learn from me.
Yeah.
Appreciate that and honesty.
I don't think I would do it again. And maybe I'll come full circle and, say that about other things, whatever. I think it takes trial and error to figure out what looks good on you. And it did look good at one point. But at one point, mind you, it did look okay.
I miss her. I wonder what she's up to.
Yeah. The fillers kind of freak me out. I feel a lot of lip fillers migrate too. I've seen people it gets kind of bunched up. And there's nothing you can do to control it. You're talking, you're using your muscles and stuff. It's crazy. That's kind of what they said. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it migrated this much. And the women who dissolved it for me, they were like, it's not due to any particular job or whatever. It's you're smiling, so you're muscles
and you're an expressive
over there.
person,
oh,
so I'm sure you're migrating things everywhere.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's been my face crisis recently. But I honestly feel good. So
no, you have to go through those experiences to know what you like, and now you do.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah. This podcast is sponsored by Squarespace. We love Squarespace because it is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. So whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace is going to be it. It's going to make it easy for you to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all on your terms. We love Squarespace here at Gals on the Go because we actually use Squarespace to build our website. So you can go to galsonthegopodcast.com to see. We are not coders. Like, we are not like in the lab doing this. Like, no. Squarespace makes it so easy to build though, because they have amazing like AI tools. It's like the Squarespace Blueprint AI, and they also have SEO tools that help to, of course, drive those optimum results in search engines that we love. You can also make checkout seamless for your customers with simple but powerful payment tools. So you can accept credit cards, PayPal, Apple Pay. So if you are selling your products online, you could also sell your content online. You can really do anything on Squarespace. And let me tell you, if the gals can do it, you can do it too. So you can check out Squarespace and get a great deal. So go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/gals to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Once again, that is squarespace.com/gals to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. We love Squarespace. If you are launching a brand, if maybe this is like your summer project, check it out.
Oh, I'm so excited to talk about summer. Summer 16. Okay, so did you do kind of like general?
Yeah. I feel like we just go back and forth and chit chat about what we're doing this summer.
Down for the get down.
Yeah.
What are you wanting to do this summer, Brooke?
I love a concert, so I'm excited for outdoor concerts.
Oh, yes. It'd be so fun. Do you have any booked, or are you just on the lookout?
I have a few booked.
Like DJ event? Like Mirage?
Yeah. I mean, no Mirage. Well, there was like kind of like a
crazy.
scandal with the Mirage because Izu last year was like funded by the Mirage, and then it got canceled and no one got a refund. So
Still?
Yeah.
So people are like
are like it might go bankrupt. Like it's going down with the Mirage.
But they've been doing concerts.
They have been doing concerts. I just personally, I don't know. I have a problem with that.
Pitchfork. No, I get it. You're one with the like community. So you guys are all what's the word, boycotting.
No, they're still like selling out and stuff. There's just other places to go. Forest Hills, I mean, we love.
Yeah, that's a great
I love it there.
venue.
Oh, it's so great. There's another one now, Brooklyn Navy Yard, but they have a pier. I'm going to an outdoor concert there. It's like on like some sort of like boardwalk, I think. Yeah.
That sounds really fun for summer.
I just love like it's such a vibe.
It's so fun, especially in the city. You like look up and there's all these buildings around you, or the sky's beautiful, whatever it may be that night. It's so perfect.
When you go around sunset time.
Yes.
Such
Have
a
you ever
vibe.
been to a concert at Pier 17?
I need to. I know that I've heard it's amazing.
Oh.
I drive, or not drive. Well, I've seen it.
Yeah, Seaport.
Yeah.
It is so fun. I've seen Mount Joy there. I saw John Party there, which was one of the best nights of my life. He's like country. Maybe one other. It's a great venue. If you guys, I highly suggest looking at Pier 17's website because they have like a summer concert series. So you might not even know someone's performing. You're like, oh, they're going to be here. I'll go that night or whatever. It's so casual. It's like standing room only. It's fun.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these concert type places are
Definitely.
standing room only.
Yeah. Don't always love that, but it's good for the vibes. If you like don't know the artist as well, it's kind of fun. You can
you're on your
chit chat, run
feet.
around, dance. It's good.
about you?
To piggyback, I want to go to a concert alone.
You're so on this now. I love that for you.
I'm on this because I was fully prepared to go to a Bryson Tiller concert alone, and then Ryan swooped in at the last second, which I was really grateful for. But then I'd gotten all excited to go to a concert alone, and I've really gotten so many messages from you guys saying, highly suggest it. It's one of the best things I have ever done. You know, it'd be so crazy.
What?
So, well, I said on the podcast a few weeks ago that I was going to London with my friends for the Taylor Swift concert, and basically that's not happening anymore. Should I just like go?
Oh, you're just spilling the tea.
Maybe Brooke will come.
But I don't really care to go. I mean, like.
Yeah,
I liked London. The concert I already saw.
You already saw
kind
it.
of like.
Yeah. So maybe I'll go alone.
I mean, maybe.
Would that be like crazy?
No, especially not I think at a expensive concert like that, I think it's completely like. I mean, no matter what, it's acceptable to go alone. But I think in a concert like that, it's like you're really passionate. You're into it. You're going to be surrounded by other people that are passionate and into it.
I think it'd
feel
be
like that
fun.
would be a good one to go alone
The
to.
problem is like the London part. I would love to like not go. I would love to not go alone to London, but maybe that could be my eat, pray, love moment. And I don't know. No, I have some contenders. Honestly, my mom really wants to go,
Oh.
so I could text her.
Would she go to Taylor Swift too?
She really wants to go to Taylor Swift.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, did you see she announced that this is the end of the tour?
That's why I was like, wait, we actually really have to go.
Because there was like rumors that maybe she was going to keep going.
I
but
really
no.
hope that she's like, she better not be like U.S. dates next year. Like,
No, she literally said, she was like, guys, this is my official announcement. Like December is.
she didn't say official announcement though. She was just like, the last show is going to be on December, whatever. So do you think? I'm taking it as
I do
okay.
think she was like,
I'll be upset.
She said I haven't officially said it, but there was like some
Right.
verbiage there.
I
and
watched it. Yeah,
she's very strategic.
You're right. So maybe I'll do that. I'm confident I'm gonna find someone to go with. Colby said she wants to go, so we'll see how it goes. But
I love London. I'm down for London. I mean, like I'll go to the concert. My God, but like it's like,
Yeah.
do I need to spend the money?
no,
to
I
miss
know.
Taylor?
I think it would just be fun to go to London in
Yes.
general. I don't know what London's like in August, but I feel like it's not bad. So,
Yeah.
anyways, I want to go to a concert alone. What's your next one?
Love that. I want to do a road trip. Speaking of driving in the
Oh,
car,
cute.
yeah, but like not crazy, not like,
Yeah, like-
going out west or whatever. Like I'm talking about like upstate, maybe like Pennsylvania. Well, I am going to bachelorette in Delaware, and I think I'm gonna go. Like I think I'm going a day late, so I think I'm driving myself.
Oh,
so like
that'll
that's
be
kind
so
of like a
nice.
road trip.
Definitely.
I guess. Yeah.
It's a few hours, right?
Stop at a little rest stop.
Yeah.
Get my snacks. Keep
That's
going.
definitely a road trip.
Yeah, I feel like I have more local travels this summer.
Me too. Like literally.
Unless you drag me to London, we'll see
Yeah,
what ends up
I'm gonna say,
happening.
get the gals to London.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
do like a pop up like live show in front of the castle or something, or the palace. I don't know anything. I've never been to London.
I think you would like it.
I really think I would love it.
Talk about freaking Primark.
Talk about Primark. We
You
can
could
have a
go to
whole-
the best Primark in the world.
This is true, Brooke. I mean, I'm
Maybe
going. I
that's
am
your
going,
place.
by the way,
Okay.
one way or another. I want to go golfing. I feel like you've already golfed this
Yeah.
year. I want to go golfing, and when I say go golfing, maybe I'm just sitting on the golf cart the whole time. But I want to put on the outfit. I want to go and have lunch after.
And Ryan likes to golf, so this works out for you.
Yeah, when we're going back to Florida next for 4th of July, I think I'm gonna go with the boys, Danny and the boys.
Danny activated.
That's when I'm Danny. That's when I'm Danny and the boys. I just would love that. Maybe I'll do like a celeb shot, because they need me.
Calling the big guns. Yeah,
I'll hit the last one for you. I'll get the hole in one for you. No problem. No par.
it's difficult. It's difficult. I need to. I
really
took one
hard.
lesson and then like tried to swing a little bit when I went with like Ben and his grandparents, and I
So
was like,
hard.
I hate this. I think.
No, and I would consider us to be athletic people, but like that is a very hard sport. Like I often will miss the ball.
Yeah,
Like
it
when I go to hit.
Yeah, it
It's
humbles
really
you like
humbling.
none other. I feel like you have to like kind of like learn
Yeah.
the right way.
Yeah,
like,
the
if you
right
just
way. It's-
get up there and start like going at it. It's like, it's also one of those sports where I don't want to say it's judgmental, but it's very like highbrow in the way of like,
Definitely.
oh, that shot.
There's like
was, you know.
rules, there's manners, there's like certain things you do, I feel like.
Tennis is kind of similar, I think.
Yes. It's kind of like country clubby.
Yes. Yeah.
That's your next one.
That was me dragging.
Both of
my
our
phone case
cases are
against
making
the-
these farting noises. So not cute.
I want to get on a city bike. I've never done it. I've never gone on a city bike, guys. This is my
I'll city bike
confession.
with you. It's so fun.
I like my stationary indoor bike. I
No,
like a
fair
bike
enough.
going nowhere.
Yeah. I like to go nowhere.
I feel controlled.
Yeah.
Something about the city bike makes me feel
It's
nervous.
so fun. No.
Okay.
I don't like city biking in certain areas, but I feel like if you're on like on a West Side highway or a trail or like a really chill area, it's actually really fun. If you can bike in Tulum on like all these, you can city bike.
Yeah. All right.
I think that's a good goal.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you with your 0.5 video. That'll be cute.
Yeah. Everyone's doing like the e-bikes these days too.
Yeah,
The ones
I
that go
mean,
fast,
they
but
make you
not on the
confident.
roads that. Yeah, like if you need to get places.
Yeah, but it's definitely like not as much of a workout, and like I barely need to move. But it is fun if you're like in a rush.
A lot of people who live in Brooklyn, I don't think this would be my commuting path. I would just take the subway, but a lot of people who live in Brooklyn do take
To the city.
Yeah.
Take a bike to the city.
in the summer.
Wow, I don't see you doing that. Like
No,
biking
no.
to the podcast
Showed
studio.
up, I'm like, I let my hair down. I'm like, hey
Yeah.
guys,
Hey
just
guys.
showed up.
Slow mo. She takes her helmet off. Like Do you think so? People always have this thing about like city bikes because most people don't like
No, the
wear
helmet.
helmets. Would you
That's
wear?
what I'm saying. That's my problem. And I just saw the video. Did you see it of Gordon Ramsay?
No.
And he like got into like a biking thing, and he like wasn't. I think he was wearing a helmet, and that's why he got like really lucky or whatever. But he showed his like
God.
bruises and stuff, and it was like crazy.
No,
it
it's
was like
definitely
new
scary.
fear confirmed.
If you're like biking, like.
You need. I know.
I mean, you should always have one technically, but like, then I'm just not gonna do it.
Well, because then it loses the efficiency of like, oh, you could just pick up a bike anywhere. Like,
Yeah,
after
there's no point then.
carrying around this backpack. I'm due to get a backpack. Like, I really am.
Ooh, you should get a base bag. I love
Really?
mine. For like, well, what do you want it for?
Like getting around.
Yeah, no,
Not like travel. Like for like a day in the city. You know.
is that where we're at now?
Well, I come here for like, if I'm coming
Yeah.
here, like I have a day that it's, I've a dentist appointment, a podcast
Yeah,
recording,
yeah. Sometimes
an
totes
event
hurt
at night. Like, I don't know, I guess I don't want to show up to an event with a backpack. That's not a good example. I'm trying to think, like appointments.
No,
maybe,
I know what you mean. I'm
pop
just
into
being
a little
silly.
meeting. I'm like, take off my backpack.
It's so efficient, especially when you're walking. You're like comfortable. You've got all your compartments, and you're like ready to go. I do know what you mean.
But I do get nervous that someone would reach in and steal something. So I feel like I would have to keep some things like towards the front of me.
Yeah, or you could have like the fanny pack in the front.
That's really giving
Brooke
tours.
takes
dude.
on the
People are
city.
Like, have you ever been here before?
Like, no, never. No, I wouldn't get the base backpack. It's definitely more assumed. I feel like there's like cool chic like work backpacks. They don't store as much though. Like you want storage. Like what if you're
No, I want it to be able to fit a water bottle. Like,
yeah. Yeah, no, not like a mini backpack.
Because there's like cool.
I feel like the girlies could help you out with
Okay.
that. So
Yeah,
the
let
gal
us-
pals.
The gal pals,
You
let
let
us
Brooke
know
know.
what the best backpack is.
Yeah. Ooh, I feel like this is something you could do in your new condo.
Okay.
I want to make a flower arrangement. Like, you know how Clara always does that?
Yes.
I want to go to Trader Joe's and buy a ton of little, like, baby's breath and peony and, like, make a bouquet and, like, buy a ton and then put them all around my apartment. My apartment's not big, though, to, like, do that. So that's why I said for you, like, to put in this room, to put in that room. Like, I don't have that. Maybe, like, one in my bathroom. But I think that's so fun, and it's a cool creative outlet. It's not too expensive if you're going to, like, Trader Joe's and just, like, have fun with it. I don't know if I'd be good at it, but I'd like to do it.
That's cool.
Yeah, right?
Apparently, there's some sort of thing in Midtown where you could buy like a wholesale flower place.
Oh, I've seen these.
yes. So I think you could do that too.
Yeah. That would be fun.
It is really fun. There's like a whole art to it and like caring for the flowers and stuff too. So
Oh,
yeah, you could definitely deep dive into that.
What's your
I want to get
next
some
one?
plants actually for my apartment.
Yeah,
Speaking of which,
some life.
because I have direct sun, like I should have plants.
Yeah, you definitely could take care of them.
Like a nice big guy in the corner or something.
Get a big guy.
Big
Guy.
Add some green. Some places I want to go. Okay, have you ever heard of Shelter Island?
Yeah, never been.
It's like off of the Hamptons. Like I think you have to take a ferry there, or like I'm pretty sure a ferry.
Is it
I
like
really
a
wanna
beach day
go.
or restaurants? Or?
Yeah, I think it is. Beach,
Cool.
restaurants. It's just like another part of the Hamptons that I haven't like unlocked yet.
Yeah.
And I feel like every year, the past 2 years, every year, I'm like, oh, I should go. And then I never allocate the time. So I'm thinking
sounds
maybe
fun.
this year, just like a day trip or something.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That would be really fun. I've never been. So you have to let us know. I don't even know. I don't have anything to suggest to you.
No. I think you could just look up,
Yeah.
do some research. Honestly, in that case, I would go on TikTok and search like Shelter Island, like day
kind of
or
the
something.
best.
And then, yeah, it gives you.
It's so good.
People have like full itineraries on there. You know, they'll be like, oh, start off here, then go here.
It's like stay here, do that. Like I love when people do that.
Me
so
too.
Thank you for your service, truly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anywhere you want to go? Do you have any like destinations?
I do. I mean, I have a whole list of those.
Oh.
Do you have more places?
Yeah, I have a few more places.
I want to go to Rockaway Beach. I've never been. Similar vibes maybe to you.
Yeah.
So Rockaway Beach is pretty close to the city, and you can take a ferry, I think, or the train, and you can have like a proper beach day. I'd really like to do that.
Yeah. A beach lover.
Yeah. What are the places?
The
do you wanna
ocean's
go?
calling me.
I love to be near the water.
Yeah.
Blue mind.
I think
theory.
that would be, it's like the most decent beach in proximity to.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Because I've been to Coney Island, and I think Delaney and I are going to go back this
Oh,
weekend.
that's fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. But the beach there's definitely like a beach there, but I heard the Rockaway Beach is like a little bit nicer.
Yeah. I think people go like surfing there and.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. And there's like this.
Yes.
Remember, we almost went to the Rockaway Hotel. Or
Yes,
something?
there is a hotel.
It looks
there.
nice. You could eat there, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea, honestly. Or get a day pass. I really don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that you'd like that.
Yeah, what other places?
I want to go to Red Hook, Brooklyn. We talked about this.
Yes, we should do a day.
Yeah, we should. I think that actually I might be able to do the city bike and the Red Hook in one.
You could one fell swoop. Two
So
birds
maybe
with
we
one
could
stone?
meet there, or we could both bike. We'll figure that out.
Maybe I'll meet you there. Yeah, it's probably easier for you to bike there. What else do I? Oh, I already did this. I wrote down the shore. I made this like a while ago.
Oh, that's
I already
great.
started it.
Okay.
Hamptons.
Yeah. Anything to do in the Hamptons specifically?
No, I just wrote Hamptons.
Any repeat? I'm sure. What
What
are you most
places do
excited
we
about? I
like?
guess. Are you making reservations like already, or is it too far out?
No, haven't made reservations yet. Well, we have to connect if you'll be there either of the weekends. I'm
Yes.
there because Katie and Jack are going to be there one of the weekends.
Oh.
So we haven't like made any reservations.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
want to know who's all going to be there.
Yeah, yeah.
But I do love, like, I loved our mornings in
Mm-hmm.
the Hamptons, like going to either Pilates or like maybe checking out the Equinox there and then getting like coffee and breakfast. It's really just it's such a treat to wake up in the Hamptons.
Yes.
It's really so lovely. I'd like to go back to Bounce. I had a really fun time when we went there. Good music, good fun.
Good fun.
I would like a true surf lodge experience, like not a true, but like
Not a
the
rainy
ultimate,
day.
not a rainy day, not on that. Like I want to know, I want to be on that fucking deck. I want to know what's so great about this deck.
Yeah, you got to find a connect
Yeah. So
or get invited. I feel like in that case, it's best to not be the planner. It's
No.
best to be simply an attendee.
no, this year for the Hamptons. So I don't even know if I said, but I'm doing. My friend Kelly is doing a house. She did it last year too, and she was like, "Hey, do you want a room here?" I was like, "Yes, I do." So I'm paying for my room there, but like honestly, I love you, Kelly. Like she's literally has organized everything, so it's kind of nice. I'm kind of like, just like
Showing
I'm
up.
just showing up and paying. So it'll be really nice to like, because she's like, so this weekend I'm thinking this. I'm like, oh my god, this is incredible.
Oh, that's
Because
so nice.
you,
to
me,
be
and
a
Katie were
guest.
kind of like,
yes,
for
the people making all the plans and the reservations.
Exactly. Obviously, like I'm gonna help, but like
Yeah.
it's nice to kind of kick back. But I'm excited. So we'll be there for 2 weeks in July.
Yeah, love
Good
that.
times.
Love it.
Yeah.
I want to. I want to watch the fireworks for 4th of July somewhere.
Ooh, do you think you'll be here? That'll be really nice.
I will either be here in the Hamptons probably. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm like, I'm trying to decide.
I know. I don't know what the best fireworks show is in New York. I feel like the one in the city is really cool. Have you? You've
yes,
seen it
last
though.
year my
Yes.
brother Ben and I watched it from my balcony. It was
was
amazing. There was like
cute.
drones. It was epic. It was so cool.
I bet from your condo, you'll see fireworks
They
everywhere.
moved it to the west side.
Fuck.
I think I would still be able to see it, but like
You'll
not
see
as
it
well.
in the, right? Not
like,
like
if it was east, for sure.
Oh,
because it was on the east.
man.
That's why. So I lived in the Lower East Side, and I had a beautiful. Oh my god, the view was amazing. It was like truly. I was taking videos. I was like, it's not showing.
Yeah, it's
the
not.
depth of how amazing this is.
That's awesome. I didn't realize.
So cool. And then they had drones that like flew into like things like the Statue of Liberty or like whatever.
Like Odessa did in Coachella. Oh my god.
It was sick. Yeah. So,
That would be
but I do
cool.
want to watch them somewhere.
The
I don't know,
Hamptons
maybe
could be a fun change up.
yeah, perhaps.
That's so fun.
Yeah. I also want a barbecue.
Yes.
My building has like grills, and people like go down there with like the cooler with like the full prep, thing. And when I lived
Yeah.
in Boston, I did that because my building had like
No, your building's got amenities.
yeah.
Like
So
you,
I feel like I got to use
Yeah.
the amenities. In Boston, we did that like because my building was like fully loaded.
Yeah.
we had everything. It was fun actually. We would like all go to the grocery store, bring
That's
everything
really
down.
wholesome.
Like yeah, on a summer night, it's fun.
Summer nights are just the best. Like no better feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Being in the sun all day, going in and showering, putting on your little sundress. Like it just never gets old. And I'm so glad that it's like such a shared experience for everyone. Just those
Mm-hmm.
summer nights, that feeling, like the crickets, the smell in the air, like
the long days,
the smell of bug spray.
I do need to pick up some bug spray now that we're on the topic of
Oh
that.
really?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
for
Just
life.
for safekeeping.
Yeah.
I haven't had that experience yet, but I feel like bugs are like the later half of the summer.
The latter half of summer
Uh-huh.
for sure. Or also the gals want to go to Nantucket. That's on my summer bucket list.
I know.
I think we're
Late
gonna go.
summer.
Late
Or
summer. Yeah,
late
like
summer.
not for a minute. Don't expect any Nantucket.
Yes. I feel like moving is on your summer bucket list.
Moving, I want to move. Got to start looking at apartments. Like there's just a lot to be done.
Yeah, you have a busy summer.
I've got a busy week.
I know. I feel like things like really filled in.
I know. And I want to break my lease cycle of like I moved to New York in August, But 2 years ago when I moved this apartment, I couldn't move until end of September, and I was like, oh gosh, so I got like an extension from my last lease. Anyways, I would like to move in August. Like September's way too busy for me. That was not realistic. Like I was moving and my friends were staying with me for my birthday. Like it's just not ideal.
I get it.
So yeah, be on the hunt. You'll get even more moving content soon.
Love
Brooke
it.
and
Oh,
Danny
I
in
love
1
it.
year. We've never moved in the same year before, I don't think. So that's exciting for the gal pals.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lots of newness.
Like you. Yeah. I don't think we've ever moved the same year.
Except for like college and
Like
those
college,
days,
yeah, but like, yeah, so that's exciting.
Oh, that is exciting.
I know. So many housewarmings.
Yeah, I need to have a housewarming. I
need
feel
to
like
have a
I want to
housewarming.
host more, but I need to get my place in working order
I
to
know.
do that first.
I
Just a few
know.
more jobs.
You could
It's
have like
not too much.
I have so many people ask me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I think she's gonna have a housewarming. Like you would invite these people, but like, I need you to have like an open house, so you could just like anyone you know. Pop
Oh,
in.
of course.
That would be cute.
Yeah. At some point, I'm thinking that like that will be more towards like September,
Yeah.
like fall.
Yeah. Oh
when
my
people
god.
are back in the city.
because no one's like here.
Every summer weekend, it's like, oh, but this person's on here, this person's on here. I'm like, okay, so
No,
let me
it's-
just fucking pick a time in the fall, and if you're here, you're here.
No, I know. That's all you can do. Yeah, I've pretty much hit them all. Oh, I also want, when I'm in Florida or in the Hamptons, because I'm going to rent a car, to watch the sunset in like a trunk of a, in the trunk of a
that's
car
wholesome,
with like
yeah.
food with Ryan. I think that'd be,
Oh,
I
that's
love doing that, like
cute.
sitting in the trunk.
Yes. So you are getting a car to drive out and stuff. I
Cross
feel like
my
it's
fingers,
essential.
It'll be a Volvo.
Oh, that's
'cause
great.
I love Volvo
Yeah.
so much.
I feel like it's essential, like to get around.
It really is. It'll be nice. So I can't wait to like.
And this
just
way you could be mobile. Like it's nice to be able to like just go places. Like that's also the nice thing. I know people in New York don't have a car, but it's really nice that I can just be like, oh, a quick road trip. Like what a luxury. That's amazing. But I feel like there's good car rental options from New York, just maybe not from New York to the Hamptons. Like I feel like what are the
you
ones
don't
that
want to have to
people
go to the airport. I use Turo a lot.
Yeah.
And they'll drop if you pay a little extra, they'll like drop it off at you meet them at, or you meet them at like a parking lot of their
or
of
people
their
do
desire.
Zipcar. I don't know how much is that like more expensive for like
know.
overnight and stuff.
Maybe. Yeah, Zipcar I think is meant for more of like
Day
trip,
versus,
like going to Costco.
Gotcha.
I think. I don't know. I've never used it. Didn't you use it back in the day? Or I'm thinking Kevin Dronak.
I was with him and he used
You were
it.
with him, yeah. Why? It's like those random memories you have.
Yes, you're like that's associated.
funny.
I mean, it was like really efficient. I feel like we
Yeah.
got into it with like the phone, like unlocked it via phone almost.
Yeah.
Like it was really great.
It's the best.
Oh, I love a road trip in the summer. I also love a train trip though.
I love a train trip. I took the train to the Jersey Shore, and it was just it's so nice. You listen to music, look out the window. It's so efficient. Boom,
Yeah.
boom. You're there. You feel so like compact with your little bag, and I'm like, I
You're
didn't check
there.
my bag. You can't check your bag on a
No,
train.
you
I
can't.
don't think so.
No, not on like those type.
Maybe like Amtrak, you can.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Some people do those crazy Amtraks like across the country and stuff.
Yeah.
It takes you like weeks.
I mean, that's epic. I'm so happy for you.
You could get like a suite on an Amtrak.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
With like a bed.
Yeah, but it's kind of like I don't want to say like camping, but like it kind of, you're on a
Yeah.
train, so like it kind of is a little bit not camping. What's the right word? It almost feels like
an
you're like in a
RV,
van. Yeah, like on tour or something.
Yeah, you're on tour. On the tour bus. This is my tour bus. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, the Amtrak.
love
I'm
it.
excited for summer.
I'm really
Yeah.
excited. I think everyone's just in a really great mood. It's brat summer.
Brat summer.
Brat summer. Do you have any others, or I think I'm just about done.
No, there's like other things I want to do. Like I want to cook more. I always like have like
Yeah.
a crazy ambition. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna like make sourdough. Like I'm not gonna fucking make sourdough, but
I
like, do I
know.
want to? Like maybe I would try.
Yeah, I want to find someone to make me the sourdough.
Oh, that's a realistic goal.
You know,
I'm
like, or is there
aligned.
a bakery in New York that like we know is making it like in the most wholesome way? Because like the idea of you know what I mean?
Yes, I'm sure.
Like even when I go to like the Union Square, like Green Market, like they're not. I'm like where, but I don't think this is that kind of sourdough. Like I want
You
the
want
homemade.
literally like baked that morning from a starter. Like
because it's apparently just so much better for you. So maybe we could find that.
I think that
together,
we can put our heads
bulk buy.
together. And let
Maybe
us
you don't
know.
bulk buy because
No,
it's
I think
fresh.
you like legit buy it from someone's kitchen. Like I think it's like not bulk. Like,
Let us know. Let the gals know. We will support your local business.
Oh
truly.
my gosh, yeah.
Well, hopefully this got you guys in a summer mood. If you're looking to get more of a summer mood, we have episodes from like I think almost every summer we do like a summer bucket list of sorts. So definitely go take a look. Maybe we'll put those in the newsletter.
Yeah, just
like
summer highlights.
summer episodes to listen to. Our Hamptons episodes are always so
good.
funny.
We'll have some sort of Hamptons recap at some
Oh,
point.
for sure.
Yeah.
I know we'll intersect.
Yeah.
And I love you guys.
Love
We
you guys. Yeah, we'll talk next week. Okay. Bye.